and I haven't had my phone for hours. Then AGT's like, oh, do you mind doing a little video of me later? But because you guys just bid for Sesko, I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, excuse me.
Yeah.
Just all going off, and then my voice note was saying to you, I don't know what you've done on the channel yet.
We've already been live 16 minutes. We were live straight away. The news from David Ornstein, Manchester United have submitted a bid of €75 million plus €10 million in add-ons for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. Now, this bid...
€85 million.
Yeah, which is 74 million pounds total.
With add-ons. So 74 if the add-ons are paid?
Yes, it's €65 million up front, €8 million in add-ons. Now, it is €5 million less than the bid that Newcastle put in last night. But this is very much an indication that the reports were that United would only put a bid in if Sesko had told them yes. Now, people aren't really going as far as saying Sesko has told Manchester United yes, but they're suggesting that Damas has just said this, Fabrizio Romano has just said this, that they think that Manchester United is, Sesko is leaning rather towards Manchester United. Yeah. But this is kind of my point, Flex, that either way now, Manchester United have shown their hand because... we've got money to buy a striker. So by the end of the window, we have to have signed a striker, whether it's Sesko or not. We've got 70 plus million pounds to spend on one.
Absolutely. The money is there. I always felt like we would bid that money. I don't know if you see my tweets today when I was sort of coming back on a plane or just after. I was just thinking about it more, and I'm like, I'm just uncomfortable with this fee. This 80, like when I was seeing that Newcastle put in an extra bid because they said no to the first one, and I just started to get a bit uncomfortable with the fee. Some people saying, look, Fleck, it's market rate, you have to pay it. And I'm like, I feel like we don't have to. I don't want to enter that again. Sins of the past, scars of the past, whatever you want to call it.
The total package, Flex, is £1 million more than we paid for Rasmus Højlund.
Jeez.
We paid £72 million total package for Rasmus Højlund. This is 73.
But obviously the add-ons for Rasmus we wouldn't have paid because he did shit.
But then other people say, but it's not comparable. Sesko was more established than Højlund. He had more seasons, playing more football, scoring more goals.
It's true. That's true. And I spoke to Super Kev about him, and the excitement and the hype about Sesko is real. Like, Arsenal were looking at it, but they got told, €90 million. So the price has come down a bit, it seems. I don't know. Because if we don't get him, then what? Like I said, speaking to the club, like Ollie Watkins, they just don't feel like that's the one for the future. So they've just decided no. I think it's going to be Sesko. I'm just concerned about it. I don't know. There's still something that just feels a bit off. He is exciting. It's a lot of money, man. And I don't know. I still need to work out how I feel.
Think of this, Flex. This would be a situation, would it not, whereby Sesko goes for more than Victor Gyökeres in the transfer market?
Yeah, and that's mental. You know what I mean? That's mental. Like I always said, Arsenal got a really good deal getting him for 55 up front. That could be like bargain of the summer for the impact he could actually have. That's the same price as João Pedro. It's the same price as Jamie Gittins type of money, 50, 55 million up front. So for a proven goal scorer. So I don't know. Look, we've got Kunin and Bumo that adds a Premier League experience that can counteract the fact that, Sesko doesn't have any. His ceiling's higher. He's a better player, but it's just an awful lot of money. But then look what Ekitike just cost. Similar sort of numbers, isn't it? Similar sort of thing going on.
But obviously, Liverpool is going into a team that's just won the league and won the they've got goal scorers in that team.
For that type of player though, coming from that league, who's done, like, as they say, done okay. Like they're on the up, they're doing okay, they're coveted. It's costing that. Obviously, if you're to look at who's going to do better, you got Ekitike going into that team, and then it comes there. But in terms of the price for what the player's done, it's a similar vibe, But
it's one of those ones, like, this is what KG was saying last night on the red carpet, though, that we have been following Sesko for 3 or 4 seasons. The fact that I do the whole deep voice thing is because we're linked to him every window. It's one of those ones we've been looking for. Even before we went Leipzig, we were interested.
We haven't plucked out yet, and everyone wanted him those couple of seasons ago as well.
Yeah.
Look, we need a striker. He does fit the bill, attributes-wise. He does fit the bill. It's just, with the price tag, we just have to understand we're not buying the ready-made project. Like Kev said, if you want to win now, you get Gyökeres. If you want to win in the future, you get Sesko. And last time I checked, our mission statement is to win in the future, not now.
Yeah.
We're not really ready to win now, but we're building to win by 27, 28, 29. So that fits. But I don't know. It's a lot of money.
But I'm certainly more comfortable knowing that we've got Mbeumo and Cunha. And actually, that last preseason game, we were talking about this last time on the red carpet, was actually more evidence of that narrative about, oh, you can just maybe put Mbeumo or Cunha up front. No, you can't. You can't actually.
No, you can't just do that. Yeah.
You do need the striker, and you do need that that focal point. Now, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, did any of us think it was going to be Sesko? Probably not. And that's what James was alluding to yesterday too, saying that even in the United circles a few weeks ago, the idea of signing Sesko wasn't high up the list. But the market's moved the way that it's moved. And look, Ruben Amorim, you can't say he wouldn't have been backed. Sign a brand new front three, mate.
And this is like I was told. We can get this player, and then now we need to sell to buy. And also what I was told, watch this space, is that we won't be able to get a striker without Rasmus moving.
Well, some people are saying this. Maybe this is all part of this one. Maybe a separate deal, and maybe this is why we could get him for less than Newcastle are paying. Is because Højlund, in a separate deal for PSR purposes, does go for 30 million. So actually, this thing doesn't cost us 85 million. It ends up costing us around sort of 55, something like that, because we sell Højlund, which would make actually a bit of sense with the money that we've got at the moment from Rashford. Maybe the lap money that's still put to one side. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what it. Maybe that's what it is.
It's there, yeah, and we can definitely clearly get a player without, without having to sell yet. That's free through the door, which is substantial money we've spent. What does that take that to? It's 136. Is it like 130 odd million for how much was Cunha and Mbeumo together? 60, that's 120, but they were 65 each, weren't they, really?
Yeah, well,
that's like 130.
There was a really interesting thing in the Athletic today. It was a graph about clubs and in the Premier League, how much they've spent this summer and how much they've received. Manchester United this summer have spent £131.5 million, and we've received zero when it comes to transfer fees.
Wow. You know what I mean? So really, I think what has happened, let's be real. So Jim said we had no money. Well, he said we got to get rid of the staff.
Yeah, that's
we have to do this, that, and the other. It's not real.
We have to. The window now. And this was, I was saying, this is actually,
like we always spend.
I was saying, this is the bigger story for me than the bid itself. Is that this is Manchester United going, we've got 85 million euros to spend on a player. So if we don't get Sesko, let's say Sesko goes to Newcastle or Leipzig reject it and they say we want more, we've got money to go buy a striker. And if not a striker, get a goalkeeper and midfielder. We've got the money. There is no excuse now.
Some people would argue.
Yeah, for the window to shut.
Get the striker.
Yeah.
With this 85 million, go and spend 40, 45 on a midfielder and go and spend 30 something on a goalie.
Yeah, like the money's there. But this is the same bullshit we get told every summer though. Oh, money's going to be tight. The money's always there, isn't it? The money is always there.
Exactly.
It's every time, every season, every summer, it's always there.
And this is supposed to be in our worst ever time. And this is where fans of other clubs will say, how do they do that? How have they done that? You know what I mean? Because we do have money to spend. Yeah. I just think they were tightening everything up because they needed to shape up the club and they're using that as an excuse. And now they can buy players. So, yeah, I will see. I do think... The next question is, will he say yes?
Wow, Flex, yeah, I tell you what, that's a perfect segue because Philipp Heinze, who is a TV reporter for Sky Sports News in Germany, Sky Sports Deutschland, has said that Benjamin Sesko and his camp have reached a verbal agreement with both Manchester United and Newcastle. The fundamental terms have been negotiated with both clubs. Decisive hours ahead, 2 offers are on RB Leipzig's table. From Newcastle, 90 million euro, and from Manchester United, 85 million euro. So the suggestion is he said yes to both, even though Manchester United said, well, we're only going to put a bid in if you said yes to us, and I guess us only. But I don't, it's getting even more.
It's going to get a bit silly.
But
it's going to get.
I suppose maybe. Does Sesko have like some kind of an agreement with Leipzig that look?
If Man United come in, just accept 5 million less.
Yeah,
I want to go there.
Both offers are similar. If you say, but Benjamin, just decide where you want to go. We'll accept that one because they're both close. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what he's going to say, and then
maybe that's a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, maybe that's it. It's a difference of 5 million, which isn't too much money. We'll accept either kind of thing. Maybe that's a suggestion. And if that is a suggestion, Flex, this is another thing I said. Then maybe you go, look, well, even if he signs for us or Newcastle, this deal can be done before the beginning of the season. There's still time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's no reason for it not to be.
Yeah. It wouldn't be starting against Arsenal or anything like that, but it could be done before that.
I'll let you off. Yeah, exactly. I agree. It can be done. It can be done fast.
Yeah.
It can be done fast. But I think he would say yes to us. Because when the first bid come in, it wasn't like, why didn't he just accept the first one from Newcastle then?
Well, again, all of the reports were suggesting, weren't they, that we'd only put a bid in if he had said yes to us. Now they're saying, he's got a verbal agreement with both. But by the way, the chat's furious with you, Fleck. The chat's furious. Why? Because you're eating again.
Because I'm having lunch and refueling my body. The chat is furious.
I mean, it is quite remarkable, isn't it? With Fleck, he's every time he's on stream, all he does is eat. You know what I mean?
I could do a full Jurgen Fleck here. If he's not new, what I had to do to be here today, get a flight back early to do this thing that I've got to do today.
Yeah, he wasn't meant to come back today.
No, I've had to come back early. No sleep, jet lagged. Yeah, got come with all my suitcases from the airport to this shoot. We're now halfway through it, and this is the first thing I've eaten all day. So yeah, maybe I should have just left myself deplenished and collapsed.
Minna says, "Why does he chew like that?"
Okay, there you go. Next time I'll take the food through my nose, so I don't have to chew it. So maybe I'll just do that. Be easier for everyone. Wow. Everyone probably prefer that. Or like I said, I just won't replenish. I'll just collapse in the heat. It's fine.
Ish says, "No one cares, man. Be professional."
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So,
being professional by jumping on a stream that's live and make sure I give my opinion, or just don't give it. Just don't give it then.
Yeah.
So
Ish says, "Eat after the interview."
Eat after the interview. Okay.
Wow.
Fair play. Yeah. Well, there's Rory Delap ahead of me. Oh, a long throw specialist. Yeah.
To be fair, I called Flex.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I didn't even ring.
It's supposed to be pointed out. I called him.
Yeah, he called me and he goes, "You're live on your own channel right now, mate. I've got a wrap in my hand. I'm eating. I'm on a lunch break. First time I've had my phone
Flex
about
didn't
5
even know I was live.
Yeah, I was just messaging him to say, and actually you'll hear it because I'm professional. I don't know what your plans are, Owen, or what you've done, but I've got a video coming straight after this. Right. Even though I'm knackered, I'll do it because I'm professional. So, but right, that's cool. Right, guys, I gotta go.
Still do that, though.
But yes. Oh no, I will absolutely.